Hi everyone, good morning. It's Karen Jean from Ex Libris Crafts. Yes, I am looking rough today. Look at me, my hair. Goodness. Anyway, today I'm not doing a create with me video. We're pausing on that journal video because today I'm getting a delivery from IKEA. I'm getting a new calyx unit and a new chair. And so I'm going to take you on a quick tour of the craft room now. And then once that stuff comes and I put it together and get things reorganized, I'll do another tour at the end of this video. So let's take a look. Okay, I'm starting here at the doorway. I love my purple chair, except I always feel like it's sloped forward and I'm falling off of it. So I tested this chair at IKEA. Hopefully it'll be as good as the test because I'm tired of spending $200 to $300 on chairs. But I'm going to pan over here to the right, and that right there is where the new calyx unit is going. Because I need space. You see that huge Gemini Pro. Over here is my Cricut, which I'm only starting to use. I like this table because of the depth of it. It's nice and deep, but I'm not using it really for anything at the moment, except to hold my TV. But if we pan over here, this is my issue. And I'm sure it's just like with many of you all. Yes, this is in the middle of that journal. But things just get pushed aside. I have those boxes there. Those drawers are pulled out because I'm using the washi tape. They're on my desk, my sewing machine. But also, I'm getting another paper holder for 8.5 by 11 paper because I have all this paper over here that I need to put away. So I'm getting a larger calyx unit. It's 3 cube by 4 cube, which will take up practically that whole wall space over there. And yeah, I'll deal with things later. I think I might have to get a cart for the Cricut and for the Gemini because, well, I might be able to put the TV on top of the calyx unit. It's a flat screen TV and it's not very big, but for the Gemini and the Cricut, I need a lot of space. The Gemini, I need 12 inches in the back of it, which is fine, so it can stay on that little thing. And the Cricut, I need 10 inches in the back, but also because as I was over here last night using the Cricut, I also need to have room. This having nothing in front of it to to support the mat as it's going in is a problem. I had to stand here and hold it while I was using it. So I might just move the cutter over there, and if I move the Cricut onto this table, then maybe that'll be an option. I don't know. We'll see. But there we go. So let's continue. Okay, and here we have the after. I'm going to pan over here to the right. As you can see, there's a couple of large quilting cutting mats back there. My wall hanging thing. This is what's different. Up here on my craft table, these are all my, not all of them, these are most of my, well, all my embossing folders and some metal dies that I have. There's my new Cricut. I have the scale out because I made Easter cards and I need to make envelopes for the Easter cards. Then I need to weigh them so that I put proper postage. So this is my rotary trimmer, which used to be on my craft table. Over here, I used to have, well, different things. This is where my printer was, except I was tripping over my dog every darn time, so I moved my printer. So so I just put that there. I traded places with the printer. The Rotary Trimmer mailing stuff. The drawers just have, this has tape, my WD-40, and this drawer here has all my Velcro and ties and just toolboxy kind of stuff. That just has extra stuff that I use for journaling. On this shelf here in my little glass jars, I have my tiny silk flowers I get at the dollar store, and I tear them apart. And on the top shelf, there's some leaves and just some extra stuff. My IKEA pegboard, which has some buttons, some embroidery hoops. That's for the Cricut. Lots of grid measuring things. The wall art from dollar store. There's my Gemini Pro on top of a new cart that I got, so I can just roll it about when I need it. In here is a storage closet with my grids that have, these are, I get them from clearbags.com to wrap things up when I'm mailing things out. Bubble wrap. My broken down cereal boxes and whatnot to use as covers for the journals. Just some supplies, a bookcase. These are another set of the old grids that just have stuff on them. My ironing board. It's a closet, so that's what it does. This here is Choose Not to Cope. There we go. That's very old. Just some pictures. That's a card that a friend of mine sent me years ago. I just recently found it again. That's a picture of my father on the right when he was a very young man in the Army. That's my father's father, my grandpa. Long since gone. And that's my daughter, my grandson, and my mother. 12 years ago. My grandson's 12 now. So this is the IKEA shelving unit. That bin here has fabric scraps. That's an old quilt I made for my brother that I need to fix. You can see maybe that it's coming apart there. And so this is my new IKEA unit, my Calyx unit. And I have my table right here, so I'm going to be backing up into it. Down here is the Crafter's Companion monthly or quarterly card kit stuff. Here are my acrylic paints, some dollar store canvases, different brushes. These are the books that used to be on the bookshelf in there. These are the books that I go to most when I'm journaling, making journals. Atlas maps, a couple of the Pepperidge Farm cookbook, I love it. Norman Rockwell, puzzle books, quote books, small hymnals, wildflowers and stuff. And then these here are, the very end here are music, but then these are different coloring books. And then here we have the Dollar Tree sugar canisters, sugar, whatever they're called, not canisters, but with my twine. That red one's too big, it doesn't fit in. Journals, my journals that I've made. That is my collection of trims, home deck trims and stuff. Those are journals that, like prototypes and stuff that I don't know if I'm finished with. This here basket just has stuff in it. That is more trims there. That's empty. This here is one of two scrap buckets. I have to raise it up so the cat doesn't get it empty, obviously. Half a case of paper, and I had to put it against that door there, otherwise the cat would be into the crawl space. And everything else is pretty much the same. The fabric, let me back up. Most of my fabric, rolls and Cricut vinyl. That's I think a box of memory stuff. this here is, these are a couple of things, a pair of pants and a skirt that need to be fixed. I don't know if you can hear the dog whining. This is for my sewing machine, which is over there. Oh, here we go. Take a little side trip. The dog is whining because the cat must be under my bed. Bella, shush. Okay. So we walk in. So there's my pitcher of water, my glass of water. This is my workspace here, where, yes, this is all not clutter because I'm working on this prayer journal. So I actually cleaned up this stuff. This is my own personal journal and stuff I want to put in my personal journal, my art journal. This is my cart, my project cart. All the stuff I'm using, it goes in the top here. My current project, I put it there because it's just, that just has paper towels and rags and overflow. And then over here is my 8.5 by 11 paper, some 12 by 12, different colors cut down in there to cut just extra storage. My silicone stamps with some dies there. Those are my edge dies, and that brassy looking one is a corner. It turns into a corner pocket die. Supplies, more paper, more supplies. My Michaels set up there. My sewing machine, my crowns. I have to do another bar for my trims, and so I put the printer over here because I was tired of tripping over the dog. So, and in this one here, this top drawer has greeting blank cards that I buy. This has my lace trims and some tissue paper trims. This has all my rubber stamps. It's a very heavy drawer. Envelopes, all junk mail envelopes and some non-junk mail envelopes. And then on the bottom, just miscellaneous junk. Everybody needs at least 1 or 2 junk drawers. And then over here, it's my 12 by 12 papers, my foam, my calendars, my paper doilies. That's craft and regular pre-made cards and envelopes. 8.5 by 11 papers, hand-dyed, printed, and some specialty papers that I bought. All my stickers are in there in different types of storage units. Ephemera, that green binder holds all my stencils at the moment. This here holds most of my trimming ephemera. Up here, well, there's my computer, trimmer, my 2-inch die cut machine, my little handheld. And in there are all my watercolors are in there. And then on top, all my necessaries. My mini scoreboard, my envelope punch board, my MISTI, those are the things that I use the most. And then it's real estate. My Book of Common Prayer, real estate, and just rhinestones and trims and the Easter cards that I have to send out. So, this is, oh, my arm hurts. I'm going to sit down so you can see the view when I'm sitting. It's colorful. I get to look at my journals that I have over there, and then the pretty rainbow twine. For some reason, it reminds me of a soda shop. So, I hope you enjoyed this tour of the craft room. And there's Bella. Oh, and the dirty laundry on my bed. I have to go do laundry. Okay, well, this is Karen Jean from Ex Libris Crafts. We are only limited by our own imaginations. Let yours run wild. Thanks for stopping by.